Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Now, this is basically a little Mario Kart RC car that looks like Mario. I think they also have one that looks like Luigi. But my problem with this is that it's something that probably doesn't have enough content for me to want to play it for more than 10 minutes. And it's also going to be pretty expensive. It's not something that I'm going to pre-order. Alright, let's talk about this. Hello everybody, I'm Oliver, and welcome back to the Dainty channel. And I just want to say, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I know I look disgusting, okay? You don't have to point it out. I know I look like gross, but I had to film this video, and my face just randomly decided to break out today. And I started to eat healthy, you know, try to work on my diet a little bit, just so I could, you know, have a prettier face for the videos, you know. But then, as soon as I start to eat healthy, you know, my face decides to break out. So, I don't know what to do anymore. Alright, I give up. Anyways, October has been a pretty good month for me. You know, school's going well. I got to meet my idol, which was pretty amazing. And most importantly, I got this little guy. Say hi. Oh, he did not want to be picked up, so I'm sorry about that. But I got a cat, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, all in all, not a bad month, and I also managed to pick up quite a few games that I was pretty excited about. So, you know, that's the name of this video. You obviously knew that when you clicked on the video. So without further ado, let's get into my October 2020 game haul. Here's all the games I got in this October. Alright, and first up is not necessarily a game. This is the Joker and Hero amiibo, the Super Smash Bros. Line of amiibo. If you didn't know, since 2014, since Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U first came out, I have been collecting amiibo, the Super Smash Bros. Ones, I have a few other ones, but I think it took me up until last Christmas, so Christmas of 2019, to actually own all of them. Ever since then, I've obviously been pre-ordering the new ones when they came out, just so I could make sure I could maintain that status of owning every Super Smash Bros. Amiibo, and so I wanted to add these to the collection. I don't really play Joker that much. I'm not really a fan of Persona, but Hero was a character that I played a lot when he came out, because that was when I really, you know, playing Super Smash Bros. At school with my friends a lot, and you know, back when we actually were able to interact with people at school outside of the actual class. But Hero was pretty fun, mainly because he was pretty luck-based, so I thought it was pretty fun experimenting with him, and he's a pretty cool character, and I'm glad I have the amiibo for these guys. Alright, and next up is in fact an actual game. This is Pokemon Sun for the 3DS. Now, at this point, Pokemon games in my game haul videos are pretty much routine, because you know I'm collecting all the mainline Pokemon games, so pretty much almost every month I have at least one new game to add to the list, and this month it was Pokemon Sun. Now, the notable thing about this is that Pokemon Moon, when it came out in 2016, I got it for Christmas that year, and that's what really got me into Pokemon as a series. I had played X before, but I never truly got into it until Gen 7 with Pokemon Moon, so now I have the opposite game to Pokemon Moon. Obviously, I still have my Pokemon Moon, but now I have Sun, which is pretty cool, and because I was so obsessed with that Gen 7, the Alola games, you know, they're probably my favorite Pokemon games, if I'm being honest. I know a lot of people don't really like them that much, but for me, I really like them. So I won't really have any desire to play this, considering I've already played through Moon, I think 3 times, and Ultra Sun 2 times. So yeah, because of that, I don't really have an interest in actually playing this, but I'm really glad I can add it to my collection, and now I'm only missing Ultra Moon in terms of the Gen 7 games. I picked up Ultra Sun instead of Ultra Moon because I figured, you know, I already played Moon, so why not switch to Sun? And to be honest, it was a bit easier dealing with the day-night cycle when it was actually relative to your time and not 12 hours ahead. So yeah, but enough rambling about that. I got Pokemon Sun now. Yeah. Alright, and on the same day I got Pokemon Sun, I also got Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, better known as just Yoshi's Island to most people. Yeah, at some point, you know, after 3D All-Stars, Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out, I decided that I really wanted to go after the mainline Mario games, just so I could have a complete set of those, since I'm currently missing a few. The ones I can think of right now are the Super Mario Land games. I don't know which other mainline Mario games I'm missing, if any. But yeah, those are the ones I could think of, and this was one of them. So when I went to the retro store that day, I got Pokemon Sun, but I also thought, you know, I think it'd be pretty cool to get Yoshi's Island. So I saw it on the shelf, and I thought, yeah, I'm definitely picking this up. And if you notice, it doesn't have a box, so I'll probably be ordering a custom box for it, or not custom, but reproduction box for it. Eventually, when I have another set of 9 games that need boxes, I'll probably order another huge bundle, so you'll be able to see that in that video when I eventually do it. But for now, it's without the box, but still a pretty decent game, still a pretty cool game, and still a game that I'm glad to have in my collection. Alright, and next up we have another couple of non-games. We have the player's guides for Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. And this is something that I haven't really talked about in any other previous video, as far as I know. I am a huge fan of player's guides for Nintendo games, specifically in the early 2010s. They have these really cool Premier Edition ones that looked really sleek, and they still made them up until, like, I think 2018 is when they stopped. Prima Games stopped. And before Prima Games, there was the Nintendo Power Guides. So for me, I've always been an avid collector of those. I always love picking up one for a game I know I own and that I really enjoy. And I'm really glad that I got one for the Galaxy games because I'm a huge fan of the Galaxy games. You can see my Galaxy one is bookmarked because I'm currently playing through Galaxy right now. I love using those guides because they're visual, they're interesting, they're cool. They're just a really good time, so I'm really glad I have those two. I was planning on getting all the guides for the 3D All-Stars games, you know, 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, but I ended up just getting these because I had already finished 64 and Sunshine, so I was like, you know, there's no point really getting a guide to a game if I'm... And also I realized that the 64 and Sunshine guides can get quite expensive, and I'm glad that I have these guides now. So yeah, sorry about that ramble about players' guides, but yeah, Galaxy 1 and 2 guides, let me show you them again. These are in my collection now. Alright, and next up we have the box for Donkey Kong Country Returns. Well, actually I bought the whole game, but I ended up just keeping the box because I already had the game in the disc, and I just wanted to have the game in the box because this is the only Wii game left that I didn't have a proper case for. Now you might be wondering, how do you lose a case for a Wii game? I mean, it's a disc. At my mom's house, when I had all my Wii games there, I kept all the boxes for them. But when I was at my dad's, I had some games that I only had at my dad's, and Donkey Kong Country Returns was one of them. Super Smash Bros. Brawl was another one that I mentioned in a previous haul video. And we kept those games in this, like, disc case, basically, along with all our other games, so we ended up throwing out the cases. So now, it was my job to get the cases for the games, and now I have the case for Donkey Kong Country Returns. I do have really good memories of this game. I mean, I don't have too many memories, but I remember it being a good game, and I played its sequel, Tropical Freeze, on the Switch. I skipped it on the Wii U, but I played it on the Switch, and it was a good time. So overall, I would say this is a good game from what I can remember, and I'll probably replay it eventually, so if I do, I might let you guys know what I thought of it. Got Donkey Kong Country Returns now, I got the box for it, and now I'm not missing any more Wii games in the box. Alright, and I know the intro was pretty shocking for fans of my channel that saw my Mario 35 video, but this next game might shock you even more. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival for the Wii U. Yep, I have this game. I hit the case right here. It's separate from the actual box. It's sealed still. I didn't actually open it. So yeah, that's that. I just like knocked over a ton of stuff. But yeah, I decided to pick up Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and the reason why is because I wanted to collect a specific set of 3 games just to say I could have them, just to add them in my collection as a cool little novelty. Amiibo Festival right here, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, and Chibi Robo Ziplash on the 3DS. And you might know what these 3 games have in common. If you don't, I'll leave that up to you to figure it out. In general, they're known as pretty bad Nintendo games, so I decided to pick them up. I guess I got this off Amazon because I figured it wouldn't be that expensive because, you know, it didn't sell very well, so they're still selling sealed copies for, you know, launch price. And I decided to keep the actual game itself sealed. I wanted to open up the case just so I could see the Amiibo and check out that kind of stuff, just in case I got any cool Amiibo cards. But I think it's cool to have a sealed Wii U game. You know, I have some sealed Switch games, which is not as cool because you can pretty much buy any sealed Switch game now. But a sealed Wii U, I guess, is a little harder to come by, so I think it's pretty cool that I have this. And I obviously have no real desire to play it because I've heard it's pretty bad. So yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna play this thing, but it's just cool that it's in my collection. And I think sometimes you gotta buy like a really bad game just for fun, just to add it in your collection, just to spice it up a little bit, right? Not every game in your collection can be a masterpiece. Sometimes you gotta add a little bit of the boogers in there. Alright, and next up is a pretty cool addition, in my opinion, to my collection, Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. Now, this is the only genuine SNES box I have, the rest are reproduction, so it's cool that I could say I at least own one genuine box. We found this at the retro store when we were looking for it, so I thought that was pretty cool. Basically, at one point I realized that I was only missing 2 Mario Kart games in order to have a complete collection, so I figured, why not go to the store and look for them, and we found this, so we decided to pick it up in the box, Super Mario Kart. And I know that, you know, having the box might not matter to some people, but to me, it's really cool, you know, having the manual in there, and it even came in this little, like, the cartridge is still in this little bag that I didn't even realize when you used to buy boxed cartridge games like that. They used to come in bags, because obviously that was before my time. But yeah, I think that was pretty cool. I didn't even notice that that was a thing. Now I have this in the box, and I tried it out, and it's a pretty decent game. Mario Kart is one of those series where if you go back to any of the earlier titles, there's no real point to it. You're always just gonna prefer Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like whatever's the newest Mario Kart. The only exception being, I guess, like Double Dash, because that switched up in the series in a way that they didn't return to. But basically every new Mario Kart always keeps everything from the previous one. It's a very iterative series, which is a good thing because it means that anyone can jump into it. You know, longtime fans can hop right back into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's just my little rant about Mario Kart, but it's really cool that it has Super Mario Kart, the first Mario Kart, and now I'm only missing one Mario Kart. How many times did I say Mario Kart in this little clip? You figure that out for yourself. Alright, and next up, this is the second to last game I'll be showing off. Mario Party DS. So this game I have owned for a long time. It's a game I remember actually playing during the DS era. It's a game that I think was really cool, and I actually even started writing a review for it at one point a few years back, like before I was even doing this format on my channel. But I abandoned it because I realized that I was kind of writing the review like randomly, like I didn't actually have anything to say about the game. But yeah, Mario Party DS is a pretty good time. I remember not even being able to beat the first Piranha boss when I grew up, so I don't think I ever got past that in the story mode. I played a lot on the other modes with my friends though, and now it's really cool that I have it in the box. I don't know what happened to the box originally. I don't even remember how I originally got the game, but now I have it in the box. And this is a game that I was just looking for random games on eBay that I was missing the boxes for, and I just found this one at a decent price, so I decided to pick it up, and it arrived this October. Alright, and finally, this is the one you've been waiting for. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit for the Switch. And I happen to own both the Mario and the Luigi set. I'm just holding the Luigi set right now because it's lighter because I took the card out. But yeah, I own both sets of these. So you might be thinking, why? Why do I own both sets of these when I said in my Mario 35th anniversary video that I wasn't even going to pre-order them and that I wasn't really that interested in it? Well, I'll tell you why. As I was talking about before, when I was talking about Super Mario Kart, I was trying to collect all the Mario Kart games, and then it dawned on me, oh wait, this Mario Kart game is coming out, so maybe I should pick it up. So I talked to my dad, and he figured the same thing, that we should get it. So we decided we didn't pre-order it, but on release day, we found it available at Walmart for a decent price. I was worried initially because, you know, the only prices I could find were on Amazon that are being resold for like super high prices, like upwards of $200. So it was pretty crazy, but we decided, we found some at Walmart, so we pre-ordered the Luigi one. So you might be wondering why I have both, you know, why on earth would I buy both? We actually pre-ordered the Mario one, and we didn't pre-order it, we ordered it for delivery, like pickup in store. So we went to the store, and they couldn't find our order, and then I realized we were at the wrong Walmart, we weren't at the right one, and then we decided, okay, let's just pick up the Luigi one because it's the only one they have left, just so we can bring it home, and then we can just cancel the Mario one because we just wanted to get it that night. And then we realized that you can't cancel the order after 30 minutes after it's been placed, which to me is kind of weird and crazy. And then we realized that the order wasn't even ready at the other Walmart. It was going to be ready. I ended up getting the Mario one last Sunday, so almost an entire week, an entire week after it was released. Because my thought was that when you ordered for pickup in store, they would just reserve one of them from the stock, but no, they had to physically like deliver it to the store, which I think is kind of weird. I mean, Walmart already has tons of stock of it anyway. Why don't they just reserve one so you pick it up right away? And additionally, the box of the one that I ordered is like kind of dented and messed up. Like this box is in better condition than that one. So, you know, all in all, it's kind of a crazy situation. But we decided to play with the Luigi one and not play with the Mario one and just leave it sealed, you know, just so we could have it sealed for later. So what did I actually think of this? Well, it's a pretty cool experience from what I've tried. It worked on my carpet. It worked perfectly. You know, it worked better on the tiled portions of my floor, and I set up like a special racetrack made up of vinyl records just to test it, and it worked way better on that. But overall, it was pretty fun. You know, like I feared, it's not something that I would really continuously return to because setting up the track takes a long time. You know, if I had a specific track set up, then I would be fine and I could just leave it there and I could just pick it up whenever I want, and that would be different. And I did, but my cat Farah completely destroyed the track, so we just kind of put all that away. And now, yeah, I mean, my Luigi is still charging downstairs, like it's still out. It's not like tucked away just to gather dust, and it's gonna be pretty cool to show off to people, but I don't really see myself going back to it too often. So in that respect, my concerns were kind of realized for Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, but I got it because, just to say I had it, I guess I'm one of those guys that gets every single Nintendo release now. I'm only getting the stuff that I'm interested in, but even if I'm mildly interested in it, I'm still gonna pick it up. Alright everybody, that just about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed listening to my insane rantings and ramblings about Mario Kart Live and all these other kinds of games. And if you did, consider subscribing. The other day I checked my analytics and I found out that 99% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. And that just blows my mind. So if you would, please consider subscribing if you do like this kind of content. You know, you can always change your mind later, but it helps me a lot if you subscribe right now. And also, you can check out my Twitter, my Discord, all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff if you want. I've been a lot more active on Twitter lately if you want to follow me on there. And of course, join my Discord server because I could always use a few more members, you know, making it a little bit more active and sprucing it up. But other than that, that about does it for this video. So I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.